What's up, everyone? My name is Alan, founder and CEO at For Now Marketing, and today we have a very exciting announcement to share with you all. We've been working hard on building a new product called BrazeSmith, and we'd love to show you how this works, give you a quick demo of what this product can do. So we know that there's a lot of features and functions in Braze that are hiding behind the API keys and API endpoints. And we definitely support learning Postman using Braze webhooks, but we also built this time-saving, efficient tool called BrazeSmith that can actually help execute some of those API requests for us directly from our dashboard. First, before we can get started, here's a quick setup page. If you click the settings gear, you can input your Braze API and your workspace ID. Let's choose your dashboard servers. And for the API key, if you go to our Help Center and Security Best Practices, we actually list out which endpoints you will need to enable to use which of our features that we'll go over in just a second. So we have an API key generated already for that. So let me go ahead and paste that in. So that's pasted. And then the workspace ID is not required, but it is that ID that you can find in your link, and it'll be helpful for some of our features. Once again, not required. And then our server is the EU02 server. When you're done, click Save Settings. And then one thing to keep in mind is we do not store your API keys. Everything is saved on local storage, meaning it's saved on your device. So we cannot see this, but you will be able to easily log in and reuse these credentials every time you come back to the product. Okay, so now that the setup is complete, let's actually take a look at how this works. We have track users, the main function of BrazeSmith, which is the ability to log custom attributes, custom events, and purchase events to your Braze user profile. And these pretty much just map the user's track API endpoint exactly. So say I want to log to my email address. Maybe I'm going to add a special alias so that we can see and identify at fornowmarketing.com. Maybe I want to see what the last attended event was for this user, and it was maybe the Lakers game for us. You go ahead and add that custom attribute to your payload and then send to Braze. And then if it's successful, we'll get our success message here, and we can also see exactly what was sent. So we sent this payload to Braze, and let's actually see find that in Braze. So we're going to go to our user search page. And look at that. The custom attribute that we just logged is sent here. Great. Say we also want to trigger custom events. So this part you can do with the CSV upload. It takes some time, but it's doable. Custom events are not possible with the CSV upload, and the only way around that is really a Postman call or a Braze webhook. Let's get it done really quickly just using BrazeSmith. So let's say we want to log a custom event called event attended. Maybe I attended a physical event and the location was the crypto.com arena. And then we're going to add that property to this list of event properties for this custom event attended. Maybe I'll also add a price too. That price was a $100 ticket. So maybe just $100. Go ahead and add these properties. I'm going to add the event to my list to be sent to Braze. And once I send it to Braze, it looks like that worked successfully. Let's take a look at the payload that I sent. So I sent event attended with two properties, location, price, sent to this email address. And now let's confirm what has been logged in Braze. And I may need to give it a reset. I did log something an hour ago for testing, but you just saw this update, so a minute ago. And then actually, this won't show up, but if I had a event user log set up, I could see exactly which properties I sent over, which are these two, but we could see that here in BrazeSmith. So the ability to log custom attributes and custom events very simply and quickly with a built-in UI is what BrazeSmith offers. We also have purchase events. And then let's say that, this was a test user. I didn't actually want to keep this user in our Braze profile. I don't want to muddy up our dashboard too much. So we do have the user's delete endpoint. So if I can delete by email address. If there are multiple profiles with the same email address, there is a prioritization option, which exactly follows the user's delete endpoint in Braze. Add them to our list. Go ahead and delete users. And I should have successfully deleted that user. Let's refresh and see that this user disappears. in a minute or two. And there it is. It's disappeared. And then in addition to that, we have a few email tools as well. So we have the ability to remove hard bounce, remove from spam, as well as block listing an email address. All of these, which happen frequently, maybe with the customer support teams, but we don't have the ability to do in Braze easily. We've heard teams have to make internal technical requests to do this, and hopefully this BrazeSmith feature will make that much easier for you. And then the last thing we want to share is our email miner tools. So if you ever needed to generate a CSV of all the emails that are live in your campaigns or canvases, and you can filter a tag if you want to, but you can simply click generate campaigns. BrazeSmith will go through all the live campaigns in your dashboard and extract or mine all the email related campaigns. And this will spit out some email columns like name, campaign name, ID, subject, pre-header, from, reply to. And with any of the features that we mentioned today, we are always open for feedback. So if you are finding that this tool is great, but is missing this feature, or if you have some feedback requests, product requests on what else we could possibly do that could help your day-to-day, please let us know, and we are happy to help. We do have a Slack workspace where we are gathering feedback, so we can share a link to that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know if you have any questions or feedback, and see you next time.